Hey there everyone! Today I want to take you on a journey through the most incredible story ever told. The story of Jesus Christ, our Savior. Let's start at the very beginning, in the humble town of Bethlehem. Mary, a young virgin, was visited by an angel named Gabriel who brought extraordinary news. She was chosen to carry the Son of God. Despite her initial fear, Mary accepted this divine mission with grace and faith. Joseph, her betrothed, stood by her side, guided by his own angelic dream. Together, they traveled to Bethlehem for a census, only to find no room at the inn. So in a simple stable surrounded by animals, the Savior of the world was born. Jesus, wrapped in swaddling clothes and laid in a manger. Shepherds in nearby fields were the first to hear the joyous news from a choir of angels, proclaiming peace on earth and goodwill toward men. They hurried to see the newborn king. Wise men from the east followed a star to bring gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, acknowledging the divine royalty of this child. Jesus grew in wisdom and stature, and when he turned 30, he began his public ministry. He performed miracles, healing the sick, giving sight to the blind, and even raising the dead. But more than his miracles, it was his teachings that left an indelible mark on the world. Love your neighbor as yourself. Blessed are the peacemakers. Forgive 70 times 7. But not everyone welcomed his message. Religious leaders felt threatened, and plans were made to silence him. Jesus was betrayed by one of his own disciples, Judas, for 30 pieces of silver. He was arrested, tried, and sentenced to death by crucifixion. On a hill called Golgotha, Jesus was nailed to a cross, bearing the weight of humanity's sins. In his final moments, he asked for forgiveness for those who wronged him. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And with his last breath he declared, "It is finished." Jesus died and the sky turned dark. His followers mourned, believing all was lost. But this was not the end. 3 days later, the stone that sealed his tomb was rolled away. Jesus had risen from the dead, conquering sin and death forever. He appeared to Mary Magdalene, to his disciples, and to many others, proving that he was indeed the Son of God. Jesus' life, death, and resurrection are the cornerstone of our faith. He is the light of the world, the hope that never fades. As Christians, we are called to follow his example of love, forgiveness, and grace. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Remember, the story of Jesus is not just history, it's alive in us today. Stay blessed, everyone.